It's one thing to be disrespected, it's another thing to be constantly disrespected by certain people or by everyone around you. Anything you know would make you uncomfortable when it gets out there should be kept to yourself. Sometimes these people would embarrass you in public and then you're just quiet. Why?
Ooh, I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now.
Hi my loves, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time seeing this beautiful face, hi, my name is Stephyodhomo and I make videos about self-development, beauty and lifestyle. So if that's something you're very much interested in, please make sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. And to my OGs, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm looking so beautiful, so sumptuous. It's because I cut my hair. Yeah, and we are here now. So if you want to know the backstory, I'll be dropping a video about that. Anyways, in today's video, I'll be talking about something very interesting. And as you can tell from the title, I'll be giving you reasons why people disrespect you or why people feel it's okay to disrespect you. So if you've ever felt like people are always looking down on you or people always do bullshit with you, this video is for you. I'll be giving you reasons why and how you can actually deal with these people. So if you've always been disrespected in any way or you've always been taken advantage of, this video is for you. If you also feel like people are constantly, it's one thing to be disrespected, it's another thing to be constantly disrespected by certain people or by everyone around you, then this video is for you. You probably want to hear what I have to say because I'll be telling you why this is happening to you in particular and how you can actually correct them, okay? Or how you can deal with them. So back in the day, I used to be very much disrespected. Not necessarily disrespected, but I felt like people would always take advantage of me, especially people that I cared about or people that I genuinely liked. It could be my friends in school, it could even be family members, and they would always act a certain way that would usually get to me, and I probably would not speak up, and that's because I had love for them. I was basically at that point where I felt like everyone I cared about or people around me were constantly disrespecting me, and I actually thought something was wrong with me. But the moment I realized these three things I'm about to share with you, everything changed. Like everything changed. How I reacted, how they reacted, and literally everything changed. Based on experience, the first reason I'll tell you why people keep disrespecting you is because you allow it. You allow it. You're actually the biggest enabler to these people who disrespect you constantly. You would ask me, how do I allow it? Basically by making excuses for them. They probably didn't mean it. She didn't mean it. She wasn't planning to. I'm sure it wasn't intentional. Maybe I triggered him. Maybe I triggered her. Maybe it's because of what I said. Maybe it's because of what I did or didn't do. That's why they behaved like this. And then you keep making excuses to actually understand why they disrespected you or why they looked down on you or why they took advantage of you, thereby enabling them to keep doing that. And so when you don't call someone out on their bad behavior the first time, it's likely that the cycle would continue, because once someone disrespects you once and you allow it, it will keep happening and even in higher intensity. Sometimes these people would embarrass you in public and then you're just quiet. Why? Stop allowing people disrespect you. Some people do these things because they can. It's not everybody who you think is disrespectful naturally that can disrespect everyone around them. They know the people they mess with, they know the people that allow it, and that is why you are one of them, because you keep allowing it. So if you're to take my advice, I would say stop letting people take advantage of you just because they feel they can and just because they feel you would not call them out on their bullshit. The moment someone disrespects you in any way, make sure you let them know how you feel about it and how you're not going to take it next time. So there's never a next time, because they know the way you reacted the first time is going to be worse when it eventually happens again, which is most likely not going to happen if you tell them what you don't want. Don't complain about what you tolerate. The moment you tolerate it, be ready to live that life. Do not complain to anyone, because You are the one tolerating it. So the second point is you haven't set solid boundaries. Boundaries, guys. Boundaries. With everyone you relate with, they should know there are certain boundaries they can't reach with you. Now, one of the things I tell people is do not overshare anything about you. Not everything about you should get out there, because people would use these things against you. People talk to you however they please because they know certain things about you. Your insecurities, your secrets, your struggles, your personal life, everything is out there, so they can use it against you. I've always maintained that anything you know would make you uncomfortable when it gets out there should be kept to yourself. Because if it's really a secret, it has no business being in anybody's mind, because they would say it. If you can't keep your own secrets, how do you expect someone else to keep it? And when people know they have certain things on you, they would definitely take advantage of you. Ladies and gentlemen, anything you know is a secret, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Avoid stories that touch, because sometimes you're not able to react because you know that these people have certain things they can use against you. So the moment you set boundaries on what you say, what you do, how you allow people into your life, they would actually respect you more. Also, people should know this about you, that you aren't afraid to cut ties with them, even though you value your friendship or your relationship with them. When people have this understanding of you, they respect you better. It shows self-value, it shows self-awareness, it shows that you're not afraid to stand alone. If it means disrespect, you're not gonna stay. The moment people know that about you, they have respect and regard for you, especially when they want you in their lives. Plus, I would say don't engage in conversations that breed disrespect. Like I said, there should be boundaries to how you talk, how you relate with people, what you say to them. I mean, respect is reciprocal, so it's not everything or every comment that you think in your mind you should say out. Because the moment people feel like you are okay talking about things that breeds disrespect, it would eventually come to you. And there will be nothing you have to say about it, because you've also been involved with those kinds of conversations. And the third reason people keep disrespecting you is because you think you can help them change. You're not a redeemer, okay? You are not a therapist. So you can't help people who are disrespectful to change, except they realize on their own that they are disrespectful or they have bad behavior and they are willing to change on their own. But the moment you think you can help them change, you've made a big mistake. So I actually realized that it is hard to let these people go because you have a certain relationship or you formed an emotional likeness for them. So it's hard and you keep making excuses in your head thinking you can help them change. Many times people who disrespect you are not 100% bad. They are good people to a certain level until it comes to disrespect, or until it comes to that bad behavior or that flaw that they have and it's affecting you. So there are people you consider friends, the people you call family sometimes, sadly. Your husband, your wife, your children. Some children are very disrespectful, and that's because the parents allow it. So, but that's not what I'm talking about today. I mean, adults, grown-ups who actually have bad behavior. First of all, you should know that disrespect is a form of emotional abuse. And the more you keep taking it or giving excuses for it or trying to manage it, it will keep draining you and could potentially damage your mental health. It could strip you of your self-esteem, your self-worth. It will drain you and you may begin to lose your self-confidence. I would always say anything that is bad is bad. You can't manage it. You either trash it or you cut it off. Cutting it off and trashing it is the same thing anyways. But you can actually put certain boundaries in place to protect yourself and your mental health. And the boundary that you're going to put in place is not managing bad behavior hoping for a change. Also, you can't change anyone who isn't willing to change. You can't manage a grown-up adult with a horrible character. They've probably had it for years and they will keep projecting it to you to make themselves feel better. Trust me, people who are disrespectful or mean actually have certain problems within themselves that they need to handle. So if you let them close, they will keep projecting it to you to make themselves feel better. Trust me, anyone that feels the need to disrespect somebody or make them feel bad about themselves or just embarrass them has a problem, a personal problem that they are trying to deal with, and they're trying to find someone to trash it on. You know what they call transfer of aggression? That also happens a lot. So if they keep projecting it onto you, the best you can do is push it away. Don't let it come near you. Don't let it be a habit or a bad habit with people and with yourself, because tolerating it too is a bad habit. So in conclusion, with everything I've said, I would say you should examine yourself. Look at yourself in a mirror and actually reflect on these points. Just make changes where necessary. So if you're on the disrespectful side, I would say you should make the necessary changes. If it stems from trauma, if it stems from your upbringing, and I'm sure genuinely in your heart you already know that you are disrespectful or you are mean. Some people say it's being bold, but it's not. Making someone else feel less or stripping them of their self-confidence is a bad habit. It's a toxic behavior. So the best thing you can do for yourself is to spread love and spread light. And if you're on the disrespected side, if you're the one being disrespected, make the necessary changes and protect your mental health. I used to be that person who would tolerate things from people just because I felt I loved them. I still do, but I'd rather love you from afar and protect myself. It's better that way. And if they actually value you or value your relationship with them, they would make the necessary changes and apologize. And then you can do your part by forgiving. So make sure you are worthy of respect before you ask for it. Do your part every time and respect everyone regardless of who they are or where they are coming from. With that being said, I would say thank you so much for watching this video. If you thoroughly enjoyed it, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Leave me a comment also, because I'll be reading. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Mwah.
Ooh, I think I'm ready now.